Hello, creative coders. Welcome to our channel Creative Coding. I hope you all are doing great. So, this is yet another episode of our series CSS mini project. And in this, we are going to be creating a very simple yet helpful and effective animation like this. So, this is a scroll down arrow animation which allows you or which shows you that you have to scroll down to see more content on the web page. And you have seen this animation in many websites. You can also incorporate this in your portfolio websites. So yes, and if you're new to our channel, my name is Shikhar Bania. I'm an educator, mentor, and a web developer at Newton School. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's talk about Newton School first. Newton School is a platform which provides individuals a career in tech. It has courses specially designed for freshers, individuals, working professionals, and even women who don't have any knowledge in tech. Around 300 companies hire from Newton School, and Newton School also provides a pay after placement policy under which you don't have to pay anything to Newton School until and unless you are placed with a bare minimum of 5 lakh CTC. Sounds great, right? Let's talk about another initiative taken by Newton School called Launchpad. So, Launchpad is for those who want to start their coding journey from scratch. It has all the courses that you need to start a coding journey like Java, Python, data structures, JavaScript, Node.js, SQL, you name it, they have it. And the main advantage of using this Launchpad is you get a certificate of completion, you get a developer community, you got the best instructors to teach you, you also got a hands-on experiences, and you will become job ready. And all of this Newton School is providing for free. Yes, so don't forget to check that out. So here we are in the code editor, and as you can see, I've given the title as pure CSS scroll animation arrow. Okay, let's start writing some tabs. So first, let's create a section of div with class container. Okay, now inside this div, we basically want 3 arrows, right, which will point downwards. So for that, let's create 3 sections of arrow. So this will be the first one, and in the same way I want 2 more. That's why we have added 2 more arrows, and that's it for this HTML part. Now let's style this in CSS. Okay, let's style our arrows. First, let's target the container class, display it as flex, justify content as center. Okay, and let me give it a width of 100%, height of 100 view height. Okay, now let's target the arrow and let's give it a position of absolute. Then it need to have a width, let's say 2.01 em, let's say 1. Okay, and a height of 0.48 em. All right, next what we want is initially the opacity will be 0, and I want to transform it and scale it. 0.3 is the value of that scale parameter, and I want to add the animation, let's say move arrow, and it will take 3 seconds to complete. Ease out until infinite. Okay, so you can't see anything here right now because we haven't added the color yet. So before that, let me add something before and after our initial arrow. Okay, so suppose if I write content and let's say hello, so it will add two things. Let me change the color. Actually, the opacity, let me change the opacity to 1. As you can see, we got two hellos here. Let me increase the font size so that you can see. Okay, so we got two hello, and in the middle of it there's this arrow. Okay, so we're going to add again one arrow above it and one arrow below it. Okay, since we got three arrows, so let me remove the content. Okay, position will be absolute, top will be 0. Okay, let's give it a height of 100% and a width of 50%. 50%, and let's change the color, the background color, hash 2C3E50. So I think it's not visible. Okay, but it will be later. So that's it. And let me target the only arrow before part. Okay, left will be 0, and I want to transform it and skew it along y-axis. The angle will minus 30 degree. So skew means it will tilt your element along x or y axis. Since we have specified y, so it will tilt your element along y axis, and I have provided minus, so it will tilt it anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is done. Now let's target the arrow after part, and inside this I want right. I want right to be 0 and width will be 50%, and in the same way I again want to transform it and skew y minus 30 degree, and I think this will be 30 degree. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, we got this arrow. All right, that's why we have added this skew as 30 degree like this, and this skew as minus 30 degree like this. Okay, now let's add the animation. So let me change the opacity again to 0. Okay, so first arrow colon first child, so this one will get targeted. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to add the animation. So animation name is move arrow 3 second, ease out 1 second for this ease out, and infinite. Okay, now let me copy this, paste it below, and this will be the second child, so nth child 2, and This will be 2 seconds. All right, now our basically adjustment part is completed. Now we have to specify that animation. So keyframes, move hyphen arrow. Okay, now this will be a very tricky part because let me show you. So first at 25%, what I want to do is I want to change the opacity to 1. So as you can see, it is at 25%, its opacity is now 1. All right. Next at 33.3%, I want the opacity to be 1 and I want to transform it and translate it along y-axis 2.28 rem. Okay, I think we have to specify here rem because the size is too low. Okay, so as you can see, we got this animation, but it's still not completed yet. Next, what I want to do is let's target 66.6%, and at this point I want to change the opacity to 1 and I want to transform and translate y, and the value will be 3.12 rem. Okay, now it's looking great, but as you can see, when it is going downwards, it is again going back to its original position, that is 25%. So we need to change that. So now at 100%, let's change the opacity to 1 and again translate y 4.8 rem and scale it 0.5. As you can see, it is now going 0.5 and disappearing. Okay, let me add a margin top so that you can see it as well. Let's say 10%. Okay, so as you can see, it is at 25%, the opacity is coming to 1. Now at 33.3%, it is transforming and translating along y-axis at this value. Then at 66%, it is again increasing its what we can say along y-axis, it's increasing its direction at 3.12 rem, and then at 100% its opacity is 1, but it is now scaling down. All right, so that's why we got to see this beautiful scroll down arrow animation. Thanks for watching till the end, guys. I hope you like this video, and I think you might have a basic understanding on how things work in CSS. So please like, share and subscribe our channel if you want to see more valuable and helpful content to increase your web development skills. And don't forget to check out Newton School website to learn more about them. And if you have any doubt related to this, comment down under the comment section. I have included the source code link into the description. You can check that out. So keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.